Hello, everybody, and welcome to. I almost said artsy fartsy party night. It's not artsy fartsy party
It's
night,
not that.
and it's
It's
not the
just
Kristen by yourself show.
no. It's
What
just
is it? It's just art.
It's
Go
just art.
figure. Art?
Art. Yes. Art.
Art.
Hooray! Art.
Okay.
Hello, Moon and Kristen. It's Bro and Kristen, guys.
Bro and Kristen. Hey, Moon and Kristen. You gotta be doing this on purpose at this point. I can't.
Oh my god. But anyway, Brother Dingles, would you like to explain to the crowd what exactly is going on?
Bitch, I want to know the fuck. No, sorry.
Me too.
So what had happened was that we was gonna have a stream today, and due to unforeseen circumstances that I don't fully understand, Darby couldn't be here. So instead of playing Mount Your Friends like we planned, we figured it was kind of weird to not have a stream in general, and it was about time that I learned how to run OBS anyway. So we decided to do an art stream. Hooray!
Art!
Art! Any bits that go to the stream will go towards the Rainbow Roadies. For anybody who doesn't know, we're doing an event called Camp Streamix. That is Camp Streamix, spelled exactly how it sounds. And, and this is for the secret cool fourth team, the Rainbow Roadies, whose score does not go on the... It's a surprise. The score is a surprise.
Are they what place are they in this game? Who even
knows?
Ooh, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery, because they can stream whenever they want, so they needed a nerf.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. What I have currently up on screen is some art that I did of two of the characters from our Waterdeep campaign last night. I didn't close the canvas because I'm a fluffer nutter, and I didn't close the canvas because I thought it would be something interesting to look at while I talk. I'm not gonna lie. So, but today, what are we gonna draw? I don't know.
Well, do you want to do a draw the squad? Why are you laughing like that? It was a legitimate suggestion.
I'm laughing because I had two thoughts. I was like, yes, I could do draw the squad, and then I realized which squad would I draw, and then my brain immediately went 1920s disaster game.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Do a draw the squad of the 19... Listen, nobody can tell you what to do. It's a Rainbow's Roadies stream. All things go. Oh, you know what we need? You know what this art time is missing?
Is it missing lo-fi?
What? Why would you say that? Are you implying that all I ever do is bring in copyright-free lo-fi for our art streams? Are you implying that that's all that I do, Bro Dingles? Well, you'd be right.
That means I have to actually turn the lo-fi up so it can be heard. Whoop.
Whoop. Fun fact, so we have Fredboat in multiple servers, and I just changed the Fredboat name to Jangles Keys in the Discord Murder Party server because we gotta jangle lo-fi like keys.
Hey, Kristen. Hey, Kristen.
Yeah. Yeah. You have lo-fi. But yes, you should do a 1920s disaster gang draw the squad.
That means I have to find a draw the squad.
That's true. Rip. You could also just start drawing 1920s Disaster Gang.
I could just draw the 1920s Disaster Gang. I could spend this time making the promo that I always make for Fridays.
Yeah, make that promo.
File new. 1920 by 1080. File open. Isn't this riveting, everyone?
I am enthralled. I mean, soon I'll be working on my own secret things that can't be seen, so I won't be watching this anymore. I'll just be here, keeping you company.
Thank you for keeping me company, Kristen.
You're welcome. It's not like I wouldn't be doing that anyway, we just wouldn't be streaming it.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Well, it's like, what are we gonna do tonight, bro?
The same thing we do every night, Kristen.
Sit and
Draw
call
and
and
listen
draw?
to lo-fi.
Wow! Holy shit!
The only difference is that I'm running from my responsibilities. Where is this bitch?
Hello?
Hello?
It's Scott. Hello, Scott. Welcome to art!
Welcome to art?
Art?
Oh god, what I could do is show all this old art of Sunil while I try to find the thing I'm working on.
Indeed. Isn't... I only just realized Disaster Gang could be around the same time that Art Venture Noir people are around. Art Venture Noir is set in the nebulous 20s, 30s, 40s in Internet City, which means it's in its own universe.
Yeah. Okay, but...
That being said, honestly, I would pay good money to see the 1920s Disaster Gang meet Sam's McSams and Maggie O'Hara.
1920s Disaster Gang meets 1920s, 30s, 40s Disaster Couple.
Basically, yes. Listen, I love them so fucking much. Like, I know that Art Venture Noir will never come back because it's, like, real stressful to do. But, like, I love Sam's and Maggie so much.
Listen,
they're great.
If you can find a way to incorporate something like the Deck of Magic things into Call of Cthulhu, or have like fucking cameos in Call of Cthulhu, then maybe you can pull it off. I don't.
We'd have to convince Xander.
Exactly.
There's already enough chaos in Call.
Also, yeah, honestly, I don't want a deck. I don't want any chaos element in Call of Cthulhu. It's already crazy enough.
I can imagine.
The Hangover Eldritch Edition.
God.
I fucking love, Sybil's dumb little gremlin legs. So fucking good. Excuse me, have you seen a baby and her a babe and her baby sister? Her brother or whatever it was.
Babysitter.
Babysitter? Oh, right, there it is.
Have you seen a babe and her babysitter?
Yeah, that's a fair summation. I can't believe you're allowed to wander around on your own, Miss Cordova. Why? Who's gonna stop me? That's the problem. Sybil's just a larger, extroverted woman. She's... God damn it, A girl makes one comment about how she wants some teeth, and suddenly you people have decided that's all that Sybil cares about is teeth. She is a complicated woman. She will take anything. She is a complicated woman.
She is a complicated woman.
She is a complicated woman. She will take any bone. bone. It's just that teeth are particularly easy to obtain if you know how to get them.
Listen, every character has their vices. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
She has many vices. I'm just like, teeth isn't the only one. I'm disappointed you would condense her down to only a desire of teeth. She likes booze, teeth, and jazz.
You can condense any character
Like,
down
guys,
to something like that if you try hard enough.
She would take any bones. I know she's a complicated character, it's just teeth.
Just like you try your best and you don't succeed.
You try your best and you don't
But you don't succeed.
It takes a village to grow.
It takes a village to prosper.
I'm never gonna be able to draw a Mason. Never in my life.
That's fair. Honestly, I don't think I'll be able to draw Mason from specific angles. Sybil also has a thing for blaming chupacabras for everything. No. Listen, it depends on where she is. Just right now, middle of the fucking desert in New Mexico, it's chupacabras.
Everybody else is like, what's a chupacabra?
Please tell me that didn't actually happen.
Oh, no, it did.
No, it did.
Oh no.
Oh no, they woke up in the middle of the fucking desert and Sybil said it was the chupacabras and everyone just stared at her like she was insane.
Oh.
That's fine. She didn't care.
Next time she'll have to bring up a slightly less obscure mythical creature.
God, it just reminds me of the fucking... I think some of you have already heard the Chupacabra story, because it was in my Jimmy John's writing. But I will reiterate the tale regardless, for those who have not heard the Chupacabra story. So, I'm talking with my friend Jake, who used to work with me at Jimmy John's. One of the many Jakes who used to work with me at Jimmy John's. And he tells me that he and his friend totally saw a chupacabra. And I'm like, okay, Jake, how drunk and or high were you? Well, okay, we were drunk, and how drunk and or high was your friend? Also pretty drunk, but listen. There we were in a trailer park, sitting there just hanging out, and I'm like, hey, what's that? And we look over at this house across the street, and there's this guy just crouched on the roof. He's this mangy-looking, dark figure that's kind of furry-looking, and he's just crouched on the roof. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And the thing looks at me with, like, you know, the shiny animal eyes in the night, and then it just fucking ascends. Just whoop! Into the sky, completely vertical. And I'm like, okay, sure.
That's it.
Just warp, and that was it. That was the whole thing. Just whoop. And he like held his hand out in front of him, like palm down, just perfectly flat, and then just goes whoop, and then just like lifts it, just shoots it into the sky.
That is beautiful.
So great. And at the time I was like, yeah, okay, but then I was like, just he believed it so, like, he's like, no, he believes he saw the chupacabra, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm a dick. And also, like, fuck it, if you think you saw a chupacabra, more power to you, man.
I mean, yeah. I guess.
It was an interesting time.
Sounds like it.
Yes.
Wish I could have been there.
No, you don't.
No? Okay. So, can I bring up something completely irrelevant to any of this?
Proceed.
I was okay, so every Friday is my family's obligatory family game / movie night, and we finally had the opportunity to see the SpongeBob musical, right?
Mhm.
I knew in advance because Bro had shown me some animatics based on this, that there was a song from David Bowie. What I
Mhm.
didn't realize was that the song was actually just, I guess, a lyrical adaptation of an existing song by David Bowie, which was very intriguing to me, so I just ended up hunting that one down. Apparently that song was just released like a year before the musical came out or something like that, so I don't know, that was just really fascinating to me.
That is fascinating.
It's not like they stole the song from him or anything, it's like he worked with them on that adaptation, so...
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's a good time. Listen, if David Bowie is willing to work with you on a thing, awesome. Good for you.
No, hell yeah. They had some damn good talent on that show. That musical.
SpongeBob musical is
Mm-hmm. Really
Perhaps
is.
one day I will see it.
it's on YouTube.
Of course it is.
Like, you
Yeah.
think Nickelodeon would have aired it at some point, which I think they did, like, one time, but...
They did, yeah. They had like 3 different versions of it. There's the because I did some research, and by research I mean glancing at the Wikipedia page. They had like the original Chicago demo. They had the Broadway version, and then there was like a television special that they did on Nickelodeon. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never be able to draw Kid Solo.
So who in the 1920s disaster gang can you draw?
Sybil.
Can you draw your own character?
I have not drawn Sunil the same twice, not one time. And it's because like I tweaked his design for I almost called it 1920. I forgot the Call of Cthulhu was the name of it. I almost called it 1920.
No.
That's the name of the campaign. Just scratch out Call of Cthulhu, Path of Perdition, and just write it. 1920s disaster gang.
God, no, because I keep having to compromise his design because he looks like. I swear to God, he looks older in the old art I have of him, but like. But I keep,
Sorry, continue.
But I keep having to like toe that line between can he believably be 24?
Listen, as someone with a baby face, believe me, he can believably be 24.
God.
It's only recently that I managed to get people to think I was 16 as opposed to between 12 and 14.
It's just that, like, in the older art that I have of him, he looks so much more. He looks and acts like way more mature. In
Yeah,
the old
he
art
does look. Yeah, he does, and I don't know what it is.
And
It's-
I can
it's
tell
really-
whenever I'm drawing him for not Call of Cthulhu, he looks older. Whenever I draw
Yeah.
him for Call of Cthulhu, my brain immediately like infantilizes him.
Look, I'd say it's the hat, but I don't think that's it.
I don't think it's just the hat, because sometimes I'll draw him with the hat and he'll still look older.
I hope we'll be able to get the hat thing into the show somehow. I don't know if we'll ever be able to, and I don't know if there's ever going to be a good chance for it, but I want it to be in the show. So
If you
bad.
see an opportunity, take it.
I'm going to. I need you to understand, I've been waiting with bated breath for the chance to incorporate the hat thing in the show. And it's never the right time. but I'm gonna find a place for it. Okay, gotta finish stretching arms so I can do work now.
It's like somebody's okay. No, I'm gonna just draw Sunil really quickly. I'm gonna draw both versions of Sunil because I thought it was his eyes, but it's kind of not. Like with how Kristen initially drew, yeah, those are definitely doe eyes. But I like gave her a reference that looks like that, so and I felt I was just like, you know what, let's just go for it. I'm not gonna fight you on this, but like. Here's me trying to, and I'm not doing this on purpose. Keep this in mind. I'm just drawing Sunil. This is me just drawing Sunil.
Right.
Hold on. It'll show up on screen in a second.
Take your time.
It might be the expressions that I choose to give him. This is just a drawing of Sunil Pandey as concepted by 16-year-old Bro Nichols. So let me
He does look older.
Exactly. I'm not even gonna. He at least looks like in his 20s in that art. Now let me draw him with, for some reason, with the 1920s disaster gang in mind. Maybe it's because his face is like slightly more squat. I don't know.
Yeah, his face got a little bit rounder. Like his face feels a little rounder, and also his eyes are a little bigger.
Yeah.
And now we know.
Sunil has been hardened by war. Or I guess quite the opposite, since he started as...
Yeah, exactly!
Because I concepted him as such a serious young man, and like, and that seriousness gets played for laughs in Call of Cthulhu so much. He just became a weird little dude.
Watch my stuff. Okay. And then he just wait a minute. I don't have to stay here.
Excuse me. I don't have to do anything.
I'm an adult.
An adult.
Becca says you also play him with such a soft, sweet voice that he seems young. He just has a young voice.
What's funny about him is that, like, I was thinking about it earlier today, and I was just like, you know what? I wouldn't hire someone else to voice Sunil, even in his older state. Even in, like, I would actually play him. Because it's like, he speaks lower than some of my other roles. It's just that he's been so, like, scared for most of Call of Cthulhu that he's been up here, and I'm just like, he mostly tries to talk around down here, actually, and I just never get to do that.
Because he's always scared because he's in Call of Cthulhu.
He's always scared because he's in Call. Like, every time he speaks, it's like, oh, okay. Like when the intended voice for him is somewhere down here. And he's never calm enough to actually speak down here. Like ever at all. He's just never calm enough to speak down here.
He's surrounded by situations and people that do not allow him to hit his calm register.
Like, it's something that I have to... Hold on. I kind of want to save this canvas just for my own personal use later.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was supposed to get the reference for Kit so that I didn't just draw Kit without a reference. But bro, you draw DMP characters without a reference all the time. It's different. I need a reference for Kit because drawing Kit from the front or the left is impossible. And
yeah, that's fair.
It is fair.
But yeah, just... I always intend to be down here when I'm talking as Neil, but he always ends up coming all the way the fuck up here! I can't make it stop! I can't make it stop! It's just, he's just too scared.
He's just very scared.
Or excited. Or his emotions, what I've noticed about him is that his emotions are so extreme. Just... he has no chill.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
God, Becca Tiny Dancers. Neil reminds me of the dog in the firehouse meme.
Yeah.
This is fine.
This is fine.
I'm sorry, I keep... No, we're in an internet remix stream where we are talking about Call of Cthulhu. I don't have to apologize.
Yes, this is the time to be discussing these characters.
I love my son!
I also love your son. He's very good. I just love the Call of Cthulhu gang in general. I just think that they're very good. I want nothing but good things for them. Which is unfortunate. Scott?
There's no control stuck in your head, Scott.
Yes.
It's a good song.
Yes. It is.
I'm gonna assume that Kit has 6 buttons.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You really are doing this without a reference, okay.
No,
All I have
the
is
reference
is from
it's a bust.
Yeah.
So
do you think you're
also,
ever gonna...
they're not wearing the same clothes, so I could just design what I want.
that's true, you could, but do you really want to do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Kristen, do you think it...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, I did that for the sketch, but then now I'm adding details, and I'm just like, oh yeah, right, I gotta fix my sketch, and I'm like, no, don't fix your sketch. You sketched them in the different clothes on purpose.
Yeah.
Do you think at some point you'll ever consider doing anything below the bust, or...?
I don't really have the arms.
You know what, that's fair.
I did busts partially because I wanted them all to have the 1920s portrait feel, but also because, like, I can only do so much. Like, I would love to do more art of them, but I don't really, like... You know, my whole life is just an adventure in, like, you know, conserving arms, and DMP gets most of my arms.
It really fucking sucks, because at this point it seems like it's just chronic.
Yeah. I looked it up, and apparently really bad elbow tendonitis can take like 2 years to really recover from.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, you know, I'm at the point where I can at least work a bit. I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, this honestly, like, even once I heal, I'm gonna have to be careful from here on out, so there's not much, like, that's just kind of how it is, unfortunately.
What are the limitations that you would have to be, you know, with at an?
I mean, just kind of how things are current, but like I'll only be able to work, like, I'll have to take more frequent breaks. I'll have to make sure to, like, gotta keep my stretching stuff up. I will probably never be able to stop doing physical therapy. Because, like, when it comes to physical therapy stuff, it's, you know, when it comes to posture stuff, it's more of a lifestyle change than a...
Yeah, I getcha.
So, I don't know, I won't know for sure until because when I was looking into this stuff, there's been a lot of, like... I mean, like, you can heal. Like, I was just reading a comic today about an artist talking about, repetitive stress injuries in their wrists. So, you know, it's not like it's forever or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of... Yeah, it's a long time that I'll be dealing with this, and I'm probably gonna be having flare-ups of it for the rest of my life. I just want to, you know, get to the point where I can work more than a little bit. Realistically, I'm probably just gonna have to accept that I'm never gonna be able to, you know, draw as much as I used to.
You don't think you'll ever be able to play the piano anymore?
I don't think I'll ever be able to play the piano again. Single tear.
No.
The Madoka Magica music just started playing.
Someone go make a horrible deal so I can have my limbs back.
Don't do it, Kristen.
Please don't, I'm joking. Don't do that. No, I don't play the piano, GeoSaber. It's a joke.
Oh, yeah. Where did that come up? Like, I know it's like a gag somewhere in media, but I don't know where it originated.
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I think it's just sort of a trope.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Where whoever made the joke first was making fun of a trope, so...
Yeah.
Fair. I remember someone, I can't remember where, but it was like, it's like, do you think I'll ever be able to play the piano again? And they're like, of course you can. Oh, that's good, because I couldn't do it before.
See, drawing Sybil is easy.
Drawing Sybil is easy. Stupid little gremlin legs.
Put heels on her. Questions we should have asked. Does Sybil have her heels on?
Very important.
The Roaring Twenties.
They're gonna find out what happened and they're all gonna die.
Yep. Once we know what happens, it will be very unfortunate.
I still need to catch up. But every time that I want to watch Call of Cthulhu, again, obligatory family movie or game night, so... Maybe I should tell my folks, hey, can we watch this stream that my friends do? No? Okay.
I would feel real weird about anyone's parents watching us do the thing.
My mom asked to watch last episode.
There you go.
Oh no!
She was just like, hey, and I'm kind of glad she didn't, because then she would have been like, what? No, what is happening?
It's a horror thing.
Ooh, does Sybil have a preferred color to wear?
You know, I hadn't really thought about it. I think she likes white a lot, whites and blacks. She likes, cause like she has dark hair, she likes stuff that she can really like contrast with. I think she also likes reds, yellows. She likes like sunset colors.
That is good.
She looks like sunset and fire colors, that kind of thing.
Good colors.
In general, like when it comes to colors, like Sybil has kind of also she has like a fire opal ring on her, so just sort of like fire stuff is kind of a motif.
Okay.
Oh, I have to let my parents know that I'm not coming this weekend. I thought I was, but I'm not. Rip. I think I might not need that. I mean, that's it. So. Go ahead and draw her. Draw my disaster girl. As all my characters are disasters.
Just in different ways.
One of these days, Crimes won't play a short girl with a warm color scheme. I mean, like, I gotta, like...
That's all it's all.
I'm trying to think, like, okay, so she's got, like, a fire opal, and I'm trying to think of, like, stuff. Ava was short.
Okay.
I don't know how to... No, it's still, like,
Starting
a lot
to notice a
of
trend
reds.
here.
Like, she might do, like, red and... She might also do, like, greens, because, like... Okay, so, let me find a picture of, like, a fire opal ring for kind of a... There we go. So if you look at, like, a fire opal ring... I'm just gonna... This is a fucking honey page, but whatever, like... If you look at, like, a fire opal ring, they have a lot of, like, oranges and reds and stuff, but also, like, purples and greens, because it's an opal. So she'd probably also like colors like that, and then she likes lots of, like, silver, gold, shiny things. Ava did actually have some warm colors. She was based off of a painted turtle, and painted turtles have orange stripes on them.
That's why so it's just like
appreciate
Ava's warm,
that.
but is she short? And then it's like, no, she's short. Okay. So
Of
it's
course
the same
she's
thing.
short. I don't know how to not... I can't... I just can't imagine being tall.
God.
I will say that, God. No, honestly, Sybil... Here's the thing. Sybil probably just has clothing in every possible color. She's more likely to go like, just the gaudier the better. Like, she's likely to, you know, just be as dolled up as possible, dressed to the nines, has as much jewelry as possible, and you might think, is this a little gaudy? No, she's making it work. Somehow she's making it work that she's a fucking magpie. It's fine. So yes, there's your answer on that.
Boop.
Listen, I like warm color schemes. That's really all it boils down to. Which is funny because I don't actually wear a lot of warm colors. I personally wear a lot of like blacks and blues and greens.
I feel that. Look, I love the color red, but I don't wear it very often, so...
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like it doesn't look very good on me. It tends to kind of like...
Yeah.
Makes me look even paler than I already am.
Yellow in general, like, I'm thinking back to the Addams Family, and it's like yellow as a base color seems to be kind of, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
The worst.
Terrible is a strong word.
You can
but,
say terrible.
Not great. I'll say that. It's not great.
I told my mom I didn't like yellow, and she called me weird. It's like, because it used to be my least favorite color, and so did green. I didn't like yellow.
I mean, I like yellow. It's a good color, but to wear just as a base color, like on clothing.
I had a cousin who yellow was like, okay. Yeah, no, I had a cousin who yellow was her favorite color, so she wore yellow every day. It looked really good on her. but like, I would see something that was yellow and I would give it to her. She'd be like, yellow.
Yellow. Aww.
But she's older than me. She's like way older than me. But like,
That's great.
Loud, that's the word. Thank you, Shy Guy. Loud. It's a very loud color.
yeah.
I have this yellow shirt that I got that's like got like flowers on it. And when I wear it, it's like white flowers like on the yellow background. And it does look good, but I always feel very it's like I bought it, I'm like, you know, you look in the mirror like it looks good, but it doesn't feel like the right time to wear it. And so it feels like it was a silly purchase because I've ended up not wearing it very much because it's like I'll get shirts that aren't t-shirts, and then I'll be like, why the fuck did I bother? I work from home.
I mean, those kinds of shirts I feel like are good for like wearing just around the house. Then
I don't, because like I don't want to spill anything on them is the thing, and I'm extremely clumsy.
Mood.
I always forget that Mason's
Like, I guess for me personally, it's like, you know those souvenir shirts that you can sometimes get at like restaurants or at theme parks or something like that. I personally would never consider wearing those in public, but you know they're fine to wear around the house, for instance. So
I guess that's
See,
fair.
I wear those to the store, and it's a t-shirt. It works. And that's like most of your closet.
that's fair. That's fair.
It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of nice clothes, so it's like, or a lot of normal clothes even. So it's like, and I don't like. Recently, I haven't been leaving the house a lot, so there's like no point in wearing my actual clothes. You know? And, like, growing up a lot, it was just hand-me-down t-shirts and other people's shorts. So
yeah.
My wardrobe consists of like 75. Well, my wardrobe of tops consists of like 75% graphic tees, and at least half of those are typography based on the concept of music. So, like, I have one that says, I'd rather be singing. I have one that says, I don't always sing. Oh, wait, yes, I do. I have one that says, there's nothing more amazing than a musical, which is from the musical Something Rotten. You get the idea. I have an affinity.
I never would have known that Scott liked music.
I had no fucking clue. What?
I have a problem.
No!
If we ever go back to making skits, we just always change Scott's shirt.
As long as it's music related.
His sleeves up.
Listen, I think I've mentioned this already, but the shirt that I wear in the IR design is just based on a white shirt that I had back when I was in the Brony fandom, where the musical note is just a reversed vinyl scratch cutie mark. That's all it is. That's all it is. In fact, I still have it. Yeah!
I understand that mood.
I understand.
It's like, it's just vague enough that nobody else would know what it was if they weren't in the fandom, so I can still wear it.
Mm-hmm.
You could be in the fandom and not know what that is, honestly.
Yeah, like vinyl scratch is kind of like, you know, it's not like they're one of the main six.
Well, it's more of like the cutie mark it's just a
it's just a
yeah, also that, yeah.
So somebody might be able to clock that looks exactly like a cutie mark, but then they might go, oh, it's just a regular.
Yeah. Right now it looks like Mason has a farmer's tan.
Brother?
God.
There we go.
I can't believe my brother is a prostitute.
God. I keep forgetting he's blonde.
He's blonde, he has a farmer's tan, he's wearing oh my
I can't believe Mason
I can't
is.
believe Mason's a Blackwood.
god! He's a Blackwood.
He had
This
a daughter
tickles me
somewhere
so
down the line. They married out of the last name.
This tickles me so much more than it should.
Very good. Very good.
No, don't fill the whole canvas. No.
No.
Oh no. No!
I get that it's more Oh, there's the whole. Didn't even bother filling that one. There we go.
Oh yeah, I guess more granddad. Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
Actually, no, Percy was born in the 30s, and let's see.
He's 20,
Mason
1921,
is
so
20,
Mason,
1921.
he'd probably be like a distant cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that we're thinking about this. We gotta stop.
It's fun to theory craft. Listen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. The IR extended universe spans far. We've had instances where other streams have just appeared as dreams in other characters.
You wanna know what's crazy? Is that you guys drew the, like, DMP card in, Fallen Empires, and you couldn't use it, and it made me sad.
I know! I know!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess you can't really put a Fallen Empire's character in anymore, huh?
No, we can't.
I mean,
you could.
I almost went looking for a reference for pants, but guess what? I don't have a pants reference, because... Fuck it,
Wait.
he's wearing,
Wait, before you change topics, Chris, the fuck do you mean we could?
I mean, like, you know, it would be similar to the bit wheel spin. We just it's similar to how, like, sometimes we replace Queen with Zephy. It's the same thing.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I'm not opposed to it. Like, the issue is, like, we do run a thing where it's possible if someone shows up that, like, we have to negotiate when the person gets switched in, because, you know, the thing is, you never know when it's going to be a plot episode where we really can't afford to, you know, switch Percy out with Malifane or whatever.
But if it's during the game, because we had this conversation earlier, if it's during the game, it's less likely to matter.
Yeah.
Especially, like...
Well, that's what I was thinking too, but the question is if we... You never know when we're going to have another World War II scenario.
I think we have a pretty good idea.
You never know. You just don't know.
I still think it would be, especially since we're...
Oh no, I am for it. I'm just like...
I'm calling our next wheel... I'm calling the next one that we came up with, or that we were theorizing last session, the back to bed wheel spin. Where, you know, the one where they briefly... like for one round change back to like a previous unawakened. Right, back to bed with you. You get 5 more minutes.
You get 5 more minutes.
Hit the snooze alarm.
God, trying to draw in sepia tone. It's so much easier to just draw the thing and then just flip it to sepia tone. Especially since because now I'm working with values as opposed to working with colors. But I'm also still kind of working with colors. And I'm just fighting with what color shoes is Mason wearing? Because I've always imagined him wearing like lighter pants, so that makes sense, but I just don't know what color his shoes are. So let's say that they're this color for now, and then I'll come back to it and see.
I am going to look up 1920s fashion. Just for color reference. Let's see.
Oh, time to stretch.
What's interesting here is I'm seeing a lot of colors for like 1920s fashion are like, you know, beiges, browns, the occasional like gem tone. What sometimes the pants are like a bluish gray or like a cream color or something like that. But the shoe color is pretty consistent. It's either black or white. That's what I'm noticing.
Keep it in brown, because I'm sorry, this outfit does not work with black shoes. It just doesn't.
Fair play. Fair.
Mason's too conscious for this. He's too fashion forward.
Oh, there's some browns here. Never mind. I had to really dig for it. Why are people putting out hashtag Call of Cake?
Everything's cake.
I guess everything is... Oh, that meme. Okay.
Everything is cake.
Wait, it's all cake?
I can't believe Lester is cake.
It's all cake? Always has been.
Where am I? Where you've always been. With cake. God, Scott, how have you been able to, like, I know you were busy on Friday because you were doing game night, but how you been able to listen to, do you know anything about what happened last session?
I only know about the first session, and that's it. Unfortunately.
It's been time.
Hmm.
So they found the murderer.
Oh, okay.
It was one of their old friends from the Peru expedition, or one of like three of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of the 5.
3 of the 5's old friends from the Peru expedition. I'm gonna drink some water real quickly.
Okay.
So he was crazy.
He was doing fine.
He was doing fine for a man that, you know, is basically slowly becoming possessed. But he was just like, oh, I killed Vito to get like money to. I killed Vito because Vito like threatened my sweetheart, and we went a little far.
Mm-hmm.
Things might have got a little heated.
Things got a little heated.
Oh gosh.
So then, Mason tries to shoot him.
Of course.
And they start a gunfight. Mason almost dies.
Oh. Wait. You guys started a gunfight. You guys had combat in Call of Cthulhu.
Don't say you guys.
It was Mason.
What the fuck, Mason?
He was anxious and he just panicked and he shot the gun.
He panicked and he shot the gun.
God. And how much HP?
He has, I think, 11 or 12. He almost got shot for 14. So.
Oh, okay.
He dodged it.
Yep.
quite literally dodged a bullet.
Oh, wow.
Is this a jacket color?
Oh, Mason. Don't, we need to continue the bloodline.
God.
But yeah, you know, we all made it through just fine.
They
And
let Peter go.
yep.
And he jumped off the train, and everybody had a good time. And then they went and had drinks. And then they woke up in the desert. In that order.
As you do.
In that order.
In that order. Just had some drinks, woke up in the desert. It's like Sunil had a terrifying dream sequence, and then they woke up in the desert in the Hangover Eldritch edition.
Yes.
The Hangover Eldritch edition. And that's what you're drawing here?
And that's what I'm drawing here, them waking up in the desert.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I gave Kit a tie, and Kit normally doesn't have a tie, but you know what, I'm leaving it.
Whatever.
He looks, it's fine. They changed outfits. He got a tie. It's fine.
You know what? Creative, artistic liberties.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just added something to photo booth.
This is terrifying.
What is
Yeah.
it? Describe it to me.
So you know how some restaurants are like combinations, like KFC, Taco Bell, or something?
Mm.
There is a combination Pizza Hut and Pizza Hut.
It's just their. It's all Pizza Hut. It's just Pizza Hut.
Just
It's all Pizza Hut.
And it says, "I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Pizza Hut." Yes.
Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. The combination Pizza Hut and Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Oh, Pizza Hut. Oh, Pizza Hut. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
Bro, check your DMs.
I have DMs?
You have DMs. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Chat, tell Steve that he looks like a train conductor. No! Stop!
You look like a train conductor, Steve.
Ah!
What is he doing?
Poked me. I just wanted the chat to say he looks like a train conductor, and he poked me for it.
Your roommate is a gem.
He is.
I still remember when we were playing Arcade Spirits, and he took, I think, what was it, like your cast or something like that?
Oh yeah, he definitely took something arm related, something I definitely needed.
What
And I
happened?
just remembered that in the background.
He just tends to take my shit. One time he took Crocanander from me and held Crocanander above my head. Like the devil.
I can't believe Steve is actually Satan.
He is. He's actually.
How dare he?
You look like a train conductor. Well, at least chat helped me out.
Indeed.
Hello? It's Darby. Hi, Darby.
Hi, Darby.
Hi, everybody. Hey, fans. I totally forgot about the stream today, and I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, there's no excuse for it. I didn't set an alarm, and I forgot about it.
Okay.
I apologize to everybody.
Yes, it's all good. Like, our Wednesday night streams aren't, like, you know, standard schedule, so it's all good.
Well,
I'm just glad you're okay. That
Yeah.
was the real concern. We were worried.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, for some reason just that didn't occur to me. So I've safeguarded against that in the future. I've set like a month's worth of alerts, like alarms, on my phone. So I'll just get an extra reminder every week. Sorry, everyone.
Well, unfortunately, Darby, now all of the campers are going to dogpile you as punishment for your sins. I guess what I'm trying to say is we're going to mount our friends.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can reschedule it. Maybe for Saturday.
You're good.
Yeah.
It's all good. There's still so much of Camp Streamix left.
Yeah.
We got a whole another half to go.
Yeah, we're only halfway through. Woo! Oh boy. That's weird.
Well.
It's so close to being done, and yet so not close to being done.
Well, thank you for the floor for a moment. I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
Hello, Queen.
Hello,
Hey, Queen.
Queen.
What up? I crushed the stream.
It's cool. We're just hanging out doing art, and by we're doing art, I mean Bro's doing art. I'm stretching, but soon I'll be doing nothing to see.
What's this
Cool.
piece for?
I'm drawing. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's so stupid.
Part of explaining this.
So
This is. Proceed.
So for Call of Cthulhu on Friday, I always do like a promo image. I don't know why I started. Wow, that was loud.
Lopa's just fucking going for it.
No, I always do like a promo image. And last time on Call of Cthulhu, we woke up in the desert, surrounded by with an explosion like between our feet, all like in a circle. And Kristen just commented, "It's the Hangover Eldritch edition."
Because we don't remember the past week.
Don't remember the past
Oh
week.
no.
Like, last thing we remember, we were all, like, sitting in a train car, drinking and remarking how great it was that we solved that train murder mystery. And then suddenly, we were laying in the middle of the fucking desert. It was a week later. Mason had been shot.
Yay.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one?
Oh, that's even more fun. We were missing
We're missing a party member.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, cool.
We just got
Yeah. Sybil thinks it was the chupacabras.
Oh, that's where that came from. Okay.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I mean, Sybil will immediately hop at any chance to blame something on the supernatural, even when it has nothing to do with the supernatural.
Wait a fucking minute. The chupacabras were goat bloodsuckers, not humans.
So that doesn't mean they can't be conspiring. So yes, this is the Hangover Eldritch edition. We did find James. He was apparently wandering the desert with a fever, but you know, he's fine now.
How many insanity rolls were made?
Oh, well, here's the fun thing. We don't know how many insanity rolls we'll have to make. We've all only had to make, like, 1 or 2. But, since we don't know what happened in the past week, as we remember what happened in the past week, that's when we'll make the insanity rolls.
Oh boy.
And Mason already only has 35 sanity.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yep.
Rest in pieces, Mason.
What are your respective intelligence scores? Or whatever the equivalent of that is?
Most of us are, like, college educated or higher, I'd say.
Which is bad.
Yeah.
Because I know that your intelligence can affect your insanity or something like that.
What happens is that if you take a sanity roll and you then and you fail it, then you have to make an intelligence roll to see if you understand what's happening.
Yes.
The thing is, if you understand what's happening, that's when things go bad, which means if you have high intelligence, it's really bad.
Yes.
But if you're dumb as bricks, then it's gonna like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like...
Sometimes
all-
it pays to be dumb.
I think we're all, like in like the 40s-ish intelligence-wise, except for Kit, who's very smart.
Oh, then
What a
Kit's in
nut.
danger.
It's like Sunil's educated, not smart, not intelligent.
Sybil's educated, but smart, well, she does,
I mean-
however, have 97 sanity
Ooh,
out of 100.
that's pretty good.
She started out with 85 sanity, and over the course of her adventure in Peru and the murder mystery, she somehow became more sane.
You know what? I'll take that. I would take that.
Everyone was like, I gotta know Sybil's sanity roll. She's so she's so crazy. No, she's completely sane. She's just eccentric.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat and people are saying you guys killed T-Pain? What?
Yeah, that one I don't know.
That's an inside joke between me and Xander, but I should probably go ahead and explain it because I'm never gonna get the chance to explain it again.
Please explain it.
Okay, so I was talking to Xander and it's like 2 in the morning. And for some reason we were talking about T-Pain and we were talking about Call of Cthulhu at the same time. And I was talking about, when I mentioned, I was just like, I can't wait. And this happened like 30 minutes apart from each other, so it was like a brick joke. But like what I said was, I can't wait for Sunil to find out he killed somebody in the past 7 days. And then we started talking about T-Pain, and I don't know how I suddenly forgot as soon as like I started telling the story how it got here. But I just, in Sunil's voice while we were talking about T-Pain, I can't believe I killed T-Pain!
Yeah.
And then Xander just goes, who's T-Pain?
Oh no. Oh,
And
for
Sunil
God's
just
sake.
goes, I don't know! It just says it on his gold chain!
Oh no. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's like, I have this creeping terror that like Sunil killed somebody with It's like, you're going to have to deal with the weight that you killed a man, make a sanity roll. And then it was just like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to deal with the weight that you killed public figure T-Pain.
You killed public figure T-Pain? Wonderful. I love it. Oh man. Great.
I killed T-Pain. You know the thing I said earlier about Sunil's voice never being like what it's actually at because he's always in distress. This is one of those moments.
I love it. I killed T-Pain. I killed public figure T-Pain. It's the inclusion of public figure that really got me.
I know. Added it for comedic effect.
You did good. You did a good job.
I killed public figure T-Pain. He won the Masked Singer. What's the Masked Singer? I don't know.
Excellent.
Yes, the voice that makes him go all technology sounding.
Excellent.
He said he was in love with the stripper once. I think he was looking for Mason.
I love it.
Okay, I'm done.
God, sorry, I'm just... Okay, well, you gotta make a sanity roll to see how well you're living with the weight of killing a man. Sybil does not even blink. I mean, my God! Sorry, I'm just fucking imagining this now. Well, it looks like we've killed a man in cold blood. Come on, we gotta hide the body. You're stronger than me. Come on, lift from your legs.
Mason would die immediately upon.
That's true. But it's funnier if he survives because, listen, I will never get over how fucking funny it is that when scary shit happens, like, Sybil just does totally fine, Mason, oh no.
It's a good
Wow.
dynamic. It's a
good dynamic.
The back of my
love
head
it.
hurts.
I shouldn't have looked at the chat.
Sybil, you killed him, and yeah, casual Tuesday. Now put your legs in it!
Christ on a bike.
Next time
Next time on IR, I killed Simon Cowell. You have to win a rap battle to get a good sanity.
You guys are on some fucking hardcore morphine or whatever right now.
Yeah! Cookie!
Let it ride.
Yeah.
Right!
Yeah, Cookie, let it ride.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to have Cookie shirts made. Everyone gets one.
We tried to explain the morphine meaning to Steal the Day and realized that there is no explaining.
Wait, there's no explaining it. It's like pure. You had to be there.
Yeah, Cookie. I'm so sorry.
Beyonce, I'll be right back.
God, frigging. My favorite thing. Let's just appreciate Steel for a second. Steel's cool. My favorite thing that Steel ever did, because we don't really speak much outside of like if he's got commissions open or whatever. But I remember when I was visiting, like when I was gonna go to America to see Split and JoJo, but I had a layover in New York, so I went to see Chris and Xander first for a night. And at the time, Chris was messaging Steel, saying, "Yeah, we're at this cheese restaurant place and all that." And Steel fucking draws this picture of like the three of us eating this cheese, and Steel's just there like serious, like detailed face, crying his eyes out, saying, "I live vicariously through you."
God, that man loves cheese.
Cheesy.
God. It was a blessing to get to see Steel today.
Yeah. Oh, it's been so long. Like, I saw him the other day through the, was it Hat in Time? No, it was the Internet Direct thing he came in. No, it wasn't. It was Hat in Time. Yeah, he came in for that and we talked a bit. That was cool. Let me see if I can find that thing. That was like 2 years ago now. I don't like that was 2 years ago.
That what was 2 years ago?
The ship post he drew, because that, like, I was
yeah,
baby then.
That sounds like 2 years ago.
Well, I say I
Like-
was baby, I was 20, so...
Like Jordan, Bro, and I were talking the other night about like Mount Your Friends, the game that we were gonna play today that we'll probably just play Saturday. And Jordan was like, "Wow, it's been since like October of 2016 since I last played it." And I'm like, no way, it was that long. And I go and look at my Steam, and apparently we hadn't played the game since that like same day was the last time we like streamed it, October 2016. IR's like 4 years old now. That's crazy. How has it been that long?
I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to go back. When you got
Pretty
look
awesome.
up a character sheet that someone else made for your character. Hold on.
Right. This might take a while.
It sounds like we're gonna move the Rainbow stream to Saturday. So if anyone's available to play then, certainly.
No,
welcome.
Mount Your Friends is the worst fucking game in existence.
You played it before, right?
I have played it before. It's
Yay.
awful.
You get to play awful game with us then.
No, because here's the thing, Darby. That game is impossible when you're using a keyboard.
That's how I like to use it.
That's how I learned how to play.
I way prefer it to the controller.
It is. I can't.
I haven't
The
played
controller
it.
is harder.
I have a visceral reaction remembering when I tried to play that game.
Well, we'll just increase like the time limit from like 30 seconds to a minute and a half.
All right,
Make it easy.
I found the thing. I'll put it in call.
It's fun.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
She's back.
Cheap.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
So, Kristen, what do you think? Saturday sometime? Like, does it matter what time?
Nope. I mean, we're we're not streaming at all on Saturday.
Okay. Well, I'm cool doing. Yeah. I'm
What?
cool doing the. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a problem because, like, okay, so I count the points through Twitch, and right now Saturday is the only day that, like, Thursday goes into Friday and Friday goes into Saturday when it comes to bits, so it's hard to count. I just need, like, I need to know whenever you're going to stream so that way I can try to count before you do the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I'm cool streaming the like usual time I do Wednesday, 6 Central Time.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Neil, why are you such a whatever you are? And why do I draw you wrong every time I draw you? Like I told you, Sybil was easy.
God.
So Neil's color palette is like something. It's something.
What? Because here's the thing. I wanted to. When I drew that picture of Sunil the other day, I don't actually know what colors he was. Neon blue.
High school me doesn't even know what colors he wears because he used to wear red, and then I switched everything to being all blue. Here, actually, I'm gonna just pull up those images because I can.
Give me those sexy boys.
No.
But
No.
yes. Sorry, I love that every time I mention like Chris Karasi, everybody's just like, I keep forgetting that nobody in the IR fan server knows who that is. I stole them. They're in my shrine.
See, here's one of the old ones. It'll show up on stream in a second.
Oh my god! He's baby!
Here's one of the other old ones. My art style
Why
is
did-
canceled.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why does he have green shoes?
Because I wanted to give him green shoes. Listen, the picture looked weird because there was only one spot of green in it, so I just made his shoes green, and it made sense at the time because
No, it does make sense.
No, it's fine.
Unfortunately, it's the brightest.
I didn't
spot.
understand color theory.
God, that's a nice pose though.
God.
Sorry, I'm thinking of all the times that like baby me made similar color choices. Like, yeah, okay, that'll balance it out. Looks at it later. Ah, I see my folly now. Old current me is looking at baby me like, oh, you poor thing. You just didn't know. You weren't aware.
No, but like, I think every drawing of him I did after that, I think they're all blue. Like, they're all this color palette.
Yeah.
Or similar. Because I sent them all to Kristen.
Mm-hmm.
I sent them all to Kristen for a commission, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like, you know what? I want to commission an OC that's not junior. So
I request Sunil.
Sunil means blue, so like he's
Ooh.
he's always been slated to be the blue man.
Yep. So then when Call of Cthulhu, I was like, is it? Yes, Kristen, it's him. Ah.
It's Snake
Oh.
Boy. It's Snake
It's
Boy.
Snake Boy, it's Snake Boy.
He blue. He blue.
But
Dabba dee.
when it comes to the jacket he's wearing, it's either brown or like a really it's a deep brown or a deepish like reddish brown. But it's
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
yeah.
I love that face.
He's having a bad time.
What's wrong, Sunil? Tell me about your problems.
He's having a nightmare. Well, there's this man named Lester, and he was in my dream, and he killed people. My dream. Or at least I suppose that he might not have killed them, but he did dismember them, so that's enough for me.
Oh my fucking god,
What?
have any of you ever seen the true crime documentary The Jinx?
No.
No.
There are a number of things about this. It's a very good true crime documentary. But this guy, so he was found with this dismembered person, and his fucking lawyer was able to get him off on, like, being charged for dismembering and not fucking murdering a person. It's like, well, you can't prove he actually killed him, just that he dismembered him. And the guy fucking walked! Like, the whole thing is about how this rich asshole basically just consistently got away with murder a lot, and the guy who made the true crime documentary is like interviewing this guy, and he insists that of course none of these murders were his fault at all. No, he's just jinxed. That's what's going on here. But it's a really good true crime documentary. It's also actually rather brief, and I highly recommend it. But I just when you mentioned, if he just dismembered. As far as I know, maybe he only dismembered them, but that's enough for me. And I was like, but it wasn't enough for the jury. At least when you have a good enough lawyer and you're rich.
Our justice system is not good sometimes.
Yeah.
You can buy your way out of jail, out of any kind of justice.
Mm-hmm.
Money is better
God.
than justice.
Ugh, God. The Lester of two evils.
The Lester of
Lester. So, what color are your pants? I've drawn your pants, actually. Let me pull it up. I can close it.
Ooh, give us some pants.
You would think at some point I would be a better... Wait, I was about to roast myself. This is fine.
I was like, stop.
Hey, what tablets do y'all use, and like, what tablets do y'all use, and if you could, like, what would you like to have, like, reasonably, not like the $6,000 one.
Well, I'm using a Bamboo Intuos right now. Not Bamboo, it's just Intuos. They got rid of the Bamboo. The Qualcomm Intuos right now, and it's if the drivers didn't constantly go out, it would be perfect for my needs. I wouldn't really need anything else because I've never been good with touchscreen tablets. They always like confuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also use a Wacom Intuos. It's like the biggest. This tablet is like bigger than my torso. It's a very large tablet. Pro has seen it. It's big.
It was so funny because you have like big old me next to tiny Kristen, but Kristen's big old setup next to my little baby setup. Like I have like I have like a tiny laptop and like the smallest version of the Intuos.
Then I have like this huge display and a tablet to match. I will say, if I could, I would want a Cintiq so I could like try it out.
Mhm.
But I've never had like I've been using like, you know, the pad ones. Like, I don't know what the difference is, but like what exactly the proper technical term is for this kind of tablet versus like a, you know, Cintiq touchscreen. But like, I've been using these particular tablets my whole life. Like, I got my first tablet when I was like 12 or 13, one of the two, I can't remember which.
Okay.
So this is how I've always been doing digital art.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is
but
it-
I know there's
Continue.
you can get like, you know, little baby tablets for significantly cheaper these days.
It's
Yeah.
interesting, like watching folks do this. Like you're drawing on a surface that's translating onto like the computer screen. Like, how do you even get your bearings without any kind of image there?
It's just a lot of hand-eye coordination. You just kind of like get used to it.
Yeah.
I will say, like, it's not as hard as like you'd think it is. Like, I feel like the adjustment period is actually like,
It's really short.
yeah,
Even for like, because at first you're just like, what? But if you know how to play video games, you can pretty much end up.
yeah,
with that.
it's the
That's a
same
good point.
thing, pretty much.
Neato. Yeah. That makes sense. I think if I were to get one, I'd want to get one with a screen, even if it ends up being a small one. But I've like looked at tablets several times, and I just need to have that draw. I either need to get one and just start drawing. That's probably just what I need to do. Take that first step.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because like I feel like I'd love it. I just need to put time into it and actually like practice best methods. Maybe get a teacher or something like that. But there are plenty of fantastic artists that do really good tutorials online too, and there's also Skillshare.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do when it comes to learning art these days, just, you know, by getting some basic tools and then just checking stuff out online.
Yeah. I love digital art because if you mess something up, you'll delete right then and there.
The sheer, like, there is nothing greater on this earth than the existence of the undo button.
Mm-hmm. So nice.
Like, I learned to draw traditionally. Like, I have a degree in like traditional illustration, and I can oil paint. I've actually illustrated multiple books in like actual physical watercolor. But no, I don't want to go back because the stress of like watercolor, especially if you fuck up, it's the worst. With oil paint, you know, you can let it dry and then go back and fix it.
Yeah.
But fucking once you've fucked up an oil painting, not oil paint, once you fucked up a watercolor, that's it.
Mhm.
You're fucked.
I do.
Yeah,
I don't know what the conversation topic started with, but I will add that that's why I like working with acrylics as a traditional medium, because they dry incredibly fast, and if you do mess up something, then it can easily be painted over in a matter of moments. So you know.
What's there?
Good. Watercolor has some really cool stuff to it, though. Like, I still really like, when it comes to traditional stuff, I'd still rather do watercolors than, like, my preferred stuff is watercolor, and then I like charcoal a lot. Charcoal's really fun. Oh, and ink wash.
As a lefty, I despise charcoal with a passion.
I'd love to learn. Like, I watched a lot of like Bill Alexander and Bob Ross, and that like wet on wet oil paint method. That looks really cool. Like they start the canvas off painting this like liquid white or black, painting on it so it's slick already, and you get to like the way the paint breaks against the slicker thin coat makes some pretty cool nature scenes. That'd be a fun traditional, like, art that I'd like to do someday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You used Art Academy, huh, Piper Pro? Hey, I have someone to introduce you to.
Fuck you. Hi. Yo,
That's not a
Pokemon
bad
Academy's
thing.
like, yeah, Art Academy's pretty decent. The only problem is you can't like layer anything, and like there's always, whenever you export it, they always put like a watermark thing in the corner that you have to edit out, which it's okay if you're doing like a sketch or something, but it's just awful when you're doing like a full illustration thing. And obviously because the screen is so small, you can't do much. But in terms of like doing like little headshot things and like half bodies, it's pretty decent.
Well, you also said the reason that you don't do it on like another medium is because you said there's something wrong with your canvas, right?
No, it's like the tablet I have is fine.
I mean, the tablet.
It's incompatible with my laptop is the problem. And then I tried to boot it on my other laptop and then accidentally broke the laptop doing so.
Oh, jeez.
So like it's functioning and it's like it's a big one and it's touch thing because I've used Art Academy so much. I really can't see myself learning that hand-eye coordination thing. I'd rather just look at what I'm doing. But I need to wait to get like an actual computer in order to do that. So meh.
There is a
It'll come
type of
eventually.
artist tablet. I can't remember specifically which kind, but there is a specific kind of artist tablet where you can like actually look at the screen on the tablet, which is
Yeah,
really
that's a
nice.
Cintiq.
Yeah, that's what I
Some-
mean.
They have other brands that are cheaper.
Yeah, there are
and
other
just as
brands that are
effective.
cheaper. Yeah.
Cintiq. Yeah, that is expensive.
But I'm completely with you on the hand-eye coordination thing.
You know, I kind of like how this looks with overlay, but like at the same time.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know why, but this reminds me of like the cover of an old like puzzle or something like that. I don't know. That's not a bad thing. It's just an upside.
No, I'm just trying to see it.
It makes me think of something that I used to see in my my old therapist's office. I don't know why.
I'm trying to see it. When will I get to see the sailboat?
Artsy, but not too fartsy.
That's also something we need to bring back.
Artsy fartsy party night?
Mm-hmm.
It'll come back whenever, one of us feels up to it.
I'm always up to artsy fartsy party night.
I mean, like,
like
I always love artsy fartsy party nights, but that's Jordan's stream, so it's kind of up to him,
Yeah.
right? So
Busy bee.
yeah.
This is art party.
See, the stream we're doing right now is art.
Art?
Art?
It's art by Team Rainbow, yet it's in sepia tone.
Yes.
Listen, this art stream was an excuse for me to draw Call of Cthulhu, and I'm joking. I'm joking. It wasn't because I didn't know what I was going to draw beforehand, and now I have this mostly done because I feel like fully shading it would take away from the chart. Oh.
No, I agree.
I like it the way it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't know if I want to add shadows to the ground to make it clear that they're on the ground, but
No, it's nice. I get the gist.
I feel like it works as is.
alright, so let me just add the text then.
It's been a day today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Scott, why must you be sick?
I'm not, it's chronic.
That's still sick.
You're
I mean, it's not as
smoking
bad as
chronic,
it used
or
to
you're-
be.
Or is it a Is it? What do you mean?
Hmm?
You said it's chronic.
I have a chronic cough.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
It's all right.
Because
Which
you
I
also
imagine.
cough when you're on chronic. That's the thing that
I
can
mean,
happen
that's
if you're
true.
smoking chronic.
I
honestly
imagine
wasn't trying to make a joke. I was
it's
just
okay. It's okay. Though I imagine with the Rona going on, I imagine it will be really awkward when I go back to school and everyone. It's just like everyone looks at me. It's like, guys, I promise, I'm not sick. I'm not sick.
uh-huh.
Hey, Scott, would you like me to tell you something that's going to strike terror into the heart?
What's that?
Cannibal conspiracies tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not so bad.
It's very bad.
I thought you were gonna tell me that Fallen Empires was tomorrow.
I wasn't gonna make that joke, but like, well, I was gonna
would.
make that joke, and then
The roles
God.
have reversed for me.
No, because here's the thing, Fallen Empires is like, after last session I'm pretty chill about it, because it's just like, okay, well we have a path now of where we're going and all that. Cannibal Conspiracy, I know who's in this tunnel, I'm gonna die.
Meanwhile, it's like I'm just in it for the long run because to me this is, I mean, all of the streams are kind of, dark in their own way, but like in comparison to everything else, to me, Cannibal Conspiracy 2 is my silly stream. Like, I can have fun playing Kalale. I don't have to worry about being serious all the goddamn time.
That's such a stark contrast to me, just you saying, yay, jump on things, heights, it's cool. Me, I ate my own mother.
Meanwhile, it's like, oh, Kalale, it's like, screw physics, I'm a wood elf, and meanwhile, in Fallen Empires, I may have accidentally killed my own mother.
I will play my tiny violin.
What instrument does Minerva have right now?
Oh yeah, I forgot she has that. Oh yeah, we were gonna have like a little band and everything, but we didn't because we all got killed.
We can destroy Zephyr with the power of music!
Well, in Lean's case, literally.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail. Sorry.
No, it's not like we
there's
haven't
literally
spent this
nothing to
entire.
derail.
Yeah, we've spent this entire stream talking about like a different show.
Have you guys seen the new Unearthed Arcana?
I don't know
What?
that is.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
So, in short, Unearthed Arcana is playtesting material that that Wizards of the Coast puts out every few months or so. Some of it and any stuff that receives positive feedback will get put in future books. Some stuff has been put in some of the stuff that you use in like Tomb of Annihilation, for example. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to like look through the stuff. Like classes, feats, sub-races, races, etc., etc. They put out feats recently, which, contrary to popular belief, is not, in fact, related to the thing on your legs, but is actually things you can take in place of an ability score increase. And it's fun. For example, you can choose the Chef feat, which basically gives you proficiency with cook's utensils, and also you can make food for people, which gives them additional health. Or you can give them a fucking gun, because why not? You can give your character a gun now.
Shit.
I don't know.
It's very important.
Right feet, left feet. Here comes chef feet.
You know what? I appreciate that.
I gotta change the text color.
There is one feat that I'm actually looking into, which is called Fey Touched. Your exposure to the Feywild or one of its denizens has left a magical mark on you, and it gives you an increase to one of your stats, and you learn 2 level 1 spells. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
One of which is Misty Step. Yeah.
I finish this image so you can give me something else to draw for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
To me, the Hangover sign looks like a neon sign. So, I don't know, something Vegas themed, I guess.
Something vaguely Vegas.
Oh, I missed an entire page. Shit.
How dare you?
Practiced expert shadow touched. Hello. You learn how to bend shadows from
Give me your shadow touch.
No. Ooh. Shield training. In combat, you can don or doff a shield as a free object interaction on your turn. If you have a spellcasting or pact magic feature, you can use a shield as a spellcasting focus. Hello.
I gotta stop and stretch. Cool.
You do that.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
Who are you drawing?
You'll see it.
Ah, okay. That was my guess based on the hair shape, but I was like, I figure I'll ask just in case.
I have to figure out how to draw him eventually from this angle. Wait, no, this is the angle I should be able to draw him at.
Yeah.
That's the reference.
God. Yo, I know something to talk about.
What?
Okay.
This is more for you, Darby, when you were playing Spyro before.
Yeah.
There was a certain level you got to where you're like chasing one of the cloaked bad guys who had an
The
egg.
thieves.
Now, here's the thing: is that when I was younger, I've never played Spyro myself, but I used to watch my friend Luca play it, like the original. So I don't just sit and watch. But because we were children, we couldn't get past that. It took us like an hour to get past that level.
Yeah.
But because of that, we had to hear over and over and over and over, "Hey, there goes another one. That one's pretty fast." And that has been fucking engraved in my mind. And just hearing that was so like, what's the word? It was a weird disassociation because it was a different voice actor. So I was actually expecting, "Hey, there goes another one," but it was just like, "Hey, there goes another one."
Yeah, throw off your nostalgia a little bit.
Yeah.
The remake.
There's another one.
It was nice to see it though, because like I haven't seen that scene since I was like 10. It was
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, it's a fun game. This is the first time I've played through it too. Never played Spyro growing up. Get
Good.
on board. One Nintendo.
Sorry, I was just
Two
thinking of the
Nintendos.
fucking Spyro thing.
No, I was immediately thinking of Kristen, or you knocked out the cord.
What?
Do it. Tell the Spyro story.
Okay, I will tell the Spyro story. It's only tangentially related to Spyro.
Oh yes.
Okay, so when I was a preteen, I went to visit a friend, and I was at her house, and there were like a bunch of kids there, and I got into a karate fight, you know, a quote-unquote karate fight like you do when you're a dumb kid. And I was fighting this kid, and I kicked him, and he grabbed my leg and like fucking like pulled, and so I landed like really hard, like back of my head hit the fucking concrete.
Oh.
So I hit, and then I stand up, and I'm like, wow, that really hurt. Like, I was like, oh, fuck that. And everyone's like, are you okay? And then the next thing I know, I wake up and like I'm staring in the corner and there's like a cat toy sitting in front of me and some dust. And there I am laying in the corner and I look over and everyone is like on the other side of the room playing Spyro, just totally ignoring me.
Oh.
So what fucking happened is I got fucking knocked out and everyone just left me in the fucking corner. Spyro!
Well, she's knocked out. She's not going anywhere. Play Spyro.
That's bullshit.
Weirdly enough, so for whatever reason, when I was a preteen, like, I got knocked out 3 times. There was that time, the second time, you know, Shark Week had happened to me for the first time ever, and my tiny body couldn't handle the blood loss. So I passed out, and when I woke up, I was laying in front of, like, a cat litter box. And then the third time, it was, like, 2 a.m., and I was getting some water, and I banged my funny bone on, like, the inside of the fridge. And at first I was like, wow, why does that always hurt so bad? And then my legs buckled and I fucking collapsed in the kitchen. And I'm laying there, my vision is graying, the room is spinning, and the family cat is just fucking watching me. Because I guess whenever I pass out, there has to be something cat-related. And as the room spun and I lost consciousness, I thought to myself, well, at least if I survive this, it's gonna make a great story on LiveJournal.
Oh.
I love Shark Week as a term for your period.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, anyway, the moral of the story is if I'm ever knocked out, like if I ever lose consciousness, there has to be something cat related in the vicinity when I come back into consciousness. What the fuck?
What is that?
Ooh.
Who's crunching?
What?
Oh, your mic done the bork.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I am serious.
Shark Week. That's so cool.
Right, so that hell aside. So yeah, the moral of the story is, you know, if your friend gets knocked out in a karate fight, just leave him in the corner and go play Spyro. It'll be fine.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Fine.
Jesus
Kitty cat's looking out for you.
So, what is with this woman and cats? I don't fucking know. They were just there to make sure I didn't lose my life.
Helpful babies.
Very helpful. And I haven't really properly lost consciousness since. Which, you know, a damn shame, really.
Check.
Check.
Okay.
What is... It happens. I'm sorry, Scott. What is this image? Why are all the babies hiding behind this?
Doesn't look even remotely Vegas themed.
Babies.
Oh, it's the fucking tarp!
Is this Vegas themed?
It's continued adventures in the Hangover.
Wow.
There was a bit where they were in the middle of the desert at night, and of course, first they were all cold, so Kit gave Sybil his jacket, because Sybil's very cold. And we got picked up by a guy in a truck, and the guy said, hey, well, there's some tarps, you know, in the back of the truck if you want to keep warm. And so, you know, these 3 all immediately all fucking snuggled together, and they're like, Kit, do you want? He's like, I'm fine.
Babies.
And then there's Kit. I'm fine. Do you at least want your jacket back? No.
No. That was just like, really good. You don't even want your jacket back?
No.
This moment
Just
was very important to me because I wanted a family burrito. Not family burrito, I wanted a friend burrito.
Yes, the friend
Atlas
burrito.
denied me the friend burrito.
No! I understand.
I completely
Give-
understand, but I was just like, Oh,
The
man,
Fred
I wanted to-
burrito.
Hmm.
Listen, it had a lot of horror, so we had to offset it with a friend burrito and hugs.
Yes. Please.
The big question is, how big was the coat on Sybil? How tall is Kid again?
Kid's 5'6".
Yeah. It's
So,
probably
like-
still very big on Sybil, because she's a very tiny woman.
Yeah.
It's probably about as big as most coats are on me, which is big. Just excellent. Just fucking... Just fucking Neil's little, like, ooh face. I'm fine.
You can't stop me. You can't stop.
I love it. I love it so much.
This took less time than I thought it was going to take because I thought I would be motivated to like finish it.
It's fine. You did enough.
It
Draw
exists enough
Sybil in
to
the-
make Samus happy.
It's very good. Please draw Sybil in giant coat.
That was the next thing.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You are very entertained by this, aren't you?
I'm always for anything that illustrates how tiny my characters are, because I get to live vicariously through them.
You know that's unhealthy.
I have to do all of my Call of Cthulhu stuff in blue, so let me open a Call of Cthulhu image and
Have fun with that. What the fuck is this?
Don't use
don't worry
radium.
about it.
getting high.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Stop getting hybrid dingles. That's not healthy.
How am I being high?
You just are. I diagnose you with high.
Hi there.
Well, hi there.
God, I would literally, because I don't take drugs, but if I ever got high, I'd be the type of person to just be like, hi there.
I can see that.
I'm not sure. Like I've been drunk exactly once, and I was very giddy and excitable.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never been drunk in my life. I've been supposedly I've been tipsy once, but
You have
never
been tipsy,
drunk.
Scott. I've seen you tipsy.
But I've never been drunk.
I've been like drunk, and for me, being drunk is either I get really happy, giddy excited, and I message people, "Hey, I really love you,"
Yeah.
or I'm
Yeah, you do.
True.
just get really tired, which is normally when I'm wine drunk. I'm just like, "Yo,
That is also
I'm just gonna." I'm just like, "Hey guys, I'll go bed."
true. I like that. I like that version of your drunk. I like that drunk version of you.
Thank you, Scott.
I'm just thinking of drunk split love bombs that happen sometimes. They're so great.
I got one of those, and I was like, "Oh, baby boy."
Baby sister, I love you.
Aw.
Forgot that I was drawing in the middle of drawing.
God. How would you describe tipsy me, Queen?
You just. It's not so much different from normal. You just giggle a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's like. Because you kind of like have a very calm giggle, but like you're always just like. kind of like that.
So Escal.
So, Escal.
God.
As a disclaimer, you do not do Eskel's voice when you're tipsy.
I would hope not.
That would be horrifying.
The only thing I remember is that it was around the time before Smash Ultimate came out, and I was sharing a bunch of images. That's all I remember.
I've been drunk exactly one time, and it wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun.
I've been high exactly one time, and it wasn't fun.
I'm getting the feeling that it's just not fun to be under any influence for you.
Well, it's the aftermath that's normally like, ugh.
No, for being high, it was the Doring that I hated.
Oh.
For drinking, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible during, but like the afterwards was in fact terrible.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Don't
do drugs.
If you do choose to do drugs, just be safe.
Yeah.
Unless it's prescribed drugs, in which case, yes, do drugs.
Please do drugs.
Please do drugs.
If we're talking prescribed.
Yes. Please
Yes,
take your
unless it's
meds.
medicinally prescribed, in which case, yes, do drugs. But specifically the required dosage,
Yes.
and nothing more.
Please take the required dosage.
Yes.
We care about your health.
I guess I look at like I've had experiences all over the board with substances, like high, drunk, that kind of thing. But I kind of see it in the same way as some schools will try to teach like abstinence. My school did. I grew up in the South, and they tried to teach abstinence, and the South also has like the highest rate of teen pregnancies, and I think part of that is to
Right.
do with abstinence teaching and not use protection. And I think the messaging of if you're gonna do the thing, whether it be sex or drugs, just do it safely and educate yourself about what it is you're putting into your body.
Mhm.
Like I think that's super important, and it gets passed over a lot, and it's not intentional. It's just that we were all raised with the
course.
never ever do drugs messaging,
Mhm.
and I see that as equally harmful.
Mm-hmm. No, I think
because
that's
it takes
fair.
away the
Like, cause,
opportunity to learn.
mm-hmm. Like,
Makes-
it's important to have the information to like be safe if you do end
Right.
up doing the thing.
Oh, show.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
she is. There's the Goyle.
He's a good
She's
boy.
so cute. Oh
He
my
looks
god.
like a little doll. I love
Aww.
That's so cute.
You gave her her lipstick. I love it. So great. She's so cute.
Like it.
You heard a little blush.
It looks like a little kid version trying on those clothes for the first time. The coat's way too
Yes.
oversized. Like, Mom, I can wear your coat.
Excellent. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for this gift.
You
I
are
love it so
welcome.
much.
I have 10 more minutes.
You
Heck,
have 10 minutes.
Shut up.
You should have known that.
Wait. If
What?
Murder God were to take Sybil Cordova, what would Sybil have wished for?
More
Ooh.
teeth.
Honestly, if Sybil met Murder God, her wish would be basically like, tell me about yourself. What? I just want to know what's going on with you.
Murder God would hate that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Because Murder God's like, I do not. No, actually, like, wait, you're like an Eldritch God, right? Oh my God, tell me more.
Actually, and if this is a question that can't be answered, tell me. But does Murder God have the right to decline wishes?
Yes.
Okay,
We talked about this a lot.
I
there's,
don't
like-
remember.
Like, there's, yeah, no, she's not bad. It's not like you wish to her and she has to grant it, or like if you, like, she can just be like, you know what, this isn't useful to me. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, basically, the big thing is just, like, she'll only go to someone if she, like, you know, is... Since she can see all of your life, all of time, all of who you ever were, she's gonna go for people that she already knows will say yes and will, you know, make a wish that will make for a good story for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murder God wouldn't go for Sybil, because the thing is, what Sybil would want more than anything would be information about the Black Stars.
God damn.
Sybil likes, like, supernatural shit. Like, all she wants more, like, listen, she wants that Cthulhu mythos score. It doesn't matter that it's gonna drive her mad. That's what she wants. She wants to know the things.
That's fair.
Oh dear.
And that's why Murder God would never take Sybil Cordova.
God. That's what I love so much about, like, how I imagined how Grace and the Murder God met. Is like, I always said it as like, Murder God's just like, so you want to wish? Grace, no. Liar.
Okay, hun.
Okay, boomer.
You try.
Okay, boomer.
Sure you don't.
God, I've been planning that in my head, just like... I don't know if dramatization's the right word, but just imagining how that would go down.
Because it's just fun to think about, like, how that meeting went.
Yeah. It's just the imagery of, like, there's just explosions going on all over the place while they're doing it.
Well, they have this nice chat. I mean, when
Garden, I'm here to what?
I mean, once she acts, since she's a supernatural being, that is not what happened. She probably would have just, you know, paused everything to talk, similar to how she paused everything to talk to Vincent.
Yeah.
What?
God. Yeah, because that's kind of like how I imagined, because Grace wouldn't have believed that, like, Murder God was a god unless she would have done something, so...
Yeah,
would have been like, okay.
I think that's probably standard for Murder God, is she probably, like, freezes things so you know that she means business.
Yeah. Business.
Meanwhile, Junior sees Murder God. Ah, I see. It's you, the fucker.
Yes, me, the fucker.
The fucker trademark.
Yes, I see. It's you.
No, that's fair. I am the fucker. You are also the fucker, though.
You're right. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh. What's sad? I shouldn't feel awful for Junior, and I do, and I hate it.
It's okay. Like, it's still, you can have sympathy for him. Like, he's still, like, he was in a shitty situation and he made bad choices, and yes, it's his fault that he made the bad choices, but it's still, like, you know, you can still have sympathy for him.
Yeah.
I know that, but, like, Bro and I were speaking the other day about the fucking irony that, like, Grace and Junior, the fucking detective and the serial killer, are the best friends.
I think that's a fun dynamic, though.
I think it's cute. I love it. But I just look back and sometimes I take a few steps back and I'm just like, oh, Grace, what the fuck are you doing?
I really am a shit detective, aren't I? Yeah, you are. But you're a good friend. No, I'm not. You are to me specifically.
It's like, well, that's the thing. Grace has, like, the logistics and the knowledge because she's been, like, taught pretty much nothing since she was 7, apart from being a detective and what goes into it. So she knows what to do. She struggles to put it in practice is the problem. So, it literally, none of this would have happened if Graham would have probably given her some work experience. But no, she was just thrust right into it.
Thrust right into it.
It's like, you know in Helsing Abridged, where it's like, Alucard comes through the wall like, hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was Graham with Grace. Just like, day 1, dead body.
Just get on it. Roll sanity.
Roll sanity.
I can't believe Graham Garden is actually Alucard.
Oh, I came up with, like, I found this song, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the person who's singing it talks about making like a little plastic figure as a friend, and I did the whole thing where you imagine an animatic to it, and I just imagined Grace like making this little figure of Graham, but he's smiling instead.
Oh,
She was trying her best.
trying her best.
But did she succeed?
Yeah. It's like the more I think about it, the more I kind of realize their relationship is kind of like Edgeworth's and Manfred von Karma from Phoenix Wright.
Oh
Mm.
god.
Yeah. Because that one's strained enough, but it's like that kind of thing of just
That
like
one
there
is
was some kind of
terrible.
there was the level of respect there in a sense, but there was never real like true love, which sucks. But that's how family be.
Yeah.
That relationship is incredibly. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's fine.
No, it's anything but fine.
Everything is fine.
Dead ass.
Badass.
That is also fine.
Oh god, she's so cute. Just the little legs.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Murder got all like, oh my fucking god. I saw you fix that ear. We were
Don't
just-
tell me like this. Listen, I just automatically drew an ear, okay?
No, I know. I just thought it was funny we were just talking about this. We were looking at old art, and bro was like, "Oh, that was back when I always gave her her pointed ears, but I forgot her eye marking."
She's taller than her. That's funny.
So tell me about yourself, hon.
No.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So I heard about these black stars. Can you tell me more about them? You understand that your mind will fucking break, right? I mean, sure, but not right away, right?
Not right away.
Maybe
It'll be fun while
haven't-
it lasts.
I fucking no. Leave. I heard something about time deer. Can you tell me more about time deer? Fuck off.
MG is standing on a box and Sybil is
Yeah.
leaning on a table.
Yes.
That's
We're really into boxes here in the void.
I hate that every time I do the box thing now, I'm just like, we're really into boxes. Like, they did the box thing to be ridiculous, but I truly do, like, if it's not important to the illustration, I will add a box.
Yep. Well, that's just it. Like, at the end of the day, all that real, like, if it's not, I'm gonna be real, you can cheat perspective if you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted Sybil in this, pose.
Yes. It's a very Sybil pose.
Fix the lipstick real quick and that'll be done.
I love it. So tell me about yourself.
I like the cursive.
about yourself.
I love it so much.
Yes.
is a good thing to end this stream on.
It is. It is. But now it's time. Now it's time for so long.
Farewell.
Fuck we to
Auf
sing
Wiedersehen,
goodbye.
goodbye.
I was singing a different song entirely.
Yeah, it's a different song.
Yeah, well, whatever.
But we're musical theatre kids, so
Yes.
screw it.
And yet you don't know the ending to Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
Oh!
It's been ages.
That's
It's
been a
been
while.
years.
Sing just
Yeah, what is
one
the
more
ending?
Now it's time for so long.
Alright.
Let's sing just one more song.
More song.
It's me and it's you and my dog
My
Blue.
dog
We
Blue.
can do anything that you
Anything.
wanna do.
Oh my
Fuck.
god! It was so long ago!
Alright. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
Bubble.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.